Yes, there we go. Woo! Oh yes, Sunday at Drink with Brink. Oh guys, I'm so excited today because Perfect 10 issue 3 is at the printer right now. It's at the printer, guys. It's being printed. So yes, and I have sent out digital copies of the book. I don't know if you want it, if you're going to read it. I don't know, but every backer got digital copies because we were a little late with delivering. We took a little detour to make the book. I felt guilty about that. Everyone gets a digital copy, but I expect the actual physical books to be here within 2 weeks. So, yeah, and then we will ship them out as soon as possible. Yeah. Oh man, so excited. Whew. Anyway, welcome everyone to another episode of A Drink with Brink, where I talk with other indie creators about their careers and their lives and the campaigns and the books, because corporate comics has lost me basically, and I am all indie comics. So indie is where the fun is, where the talent is, where the entertainment is. So yeah, let's see who is in the chat with us. I saw Area Blackness. Hey, Area Blackness. When will Area? Yes, we can ask him. We can ask him. Okay. Welcome. Welcome for being here. Yeah. Okay. Our guest today is a returning guest. He's been here before. Oh, Hex Allen. Hey, welcome, Hex. Welcome, sir. So he's been here before, but this is a new venture, a new thing. So let's just talk about that with him. So let's bring him on. One sec. Let's bring him on. Here's Mike Jimmy Lortia de Bruin.
Now, the applause wasn't needed, but thanks. Stroke my ego, thank you.
Yeah, man. Of course it's needed. Of course. Whew. How are you, man?
Doing great, doing great. Good
yes.
to be back.
Good to be back. Yes, it's been a long time.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, this is the 60th episode of A Drink with Brink.
There, look at that.
Yeah, excellent, man. Wow. Okay. Mike, it's good to see you, man. You must be very tired from all the preparations for your new campaign, right?
Actually, pretty much everything was done, or everything is done already. Like, I'm ready to go to printer. I'm set to launch the campaign. Everything is done. Stretch goals are figured out. Yeah, like I'm set. So the only thing that is going on right now is the nerves from launching in less than 24 hours and
Mm.
just so much promotion going on.
Yes, yes. This is your pre-launch day,
Yeah.
right? You're going to
Yeah.
launch tomorrow, right? Wow, exciting. Okay, before we start, I need to ask because it's the theme of the show. What are you drinking?
I am keeping it very casual with water. And there,
That's always
yes,
good.
that this is water in there. It's not vodka. I'm not allowed to drink. So,
Yeah, they'll say that.
that is true. But I'm actually not allowed to drink. So
Yes, you're not allowed to drink. Why not?
I have mild epilepsy. So it makes my
Oh,
legs go wobbly.
wobbly. You have wobbly legs.
They're painful mainly. So generally, I keep away from alcohol.
Oh shit. So
Yeah,
when did you find out that you couldn't drink alcohol?
when I stop drinking.
Okay, right.
So yeah, like I had a very bad time in my life. Got
Mhm.
very hung on alcohol, and when you drink every day, you don't realize your legs hurt. So when I
Right.
stopped drinking, when I got into
Okay.
a better place in my life, yeah, I
What's wrong
suddenly
with your
realized my
legs?
legs were hurting.
Yes. Okay. Wow.
So that's yeah. But I'm clean. I don't have any interest in alcohol on an average day. I can drink casually. I just don't because it hurts my legs.
Right. Okay. Mike, before we talk about your book, for the people who don't know you, can you tell us a little bit about your history with comics, about how you got into the business, etc.?
So I've been a comic fan since I was like 3 years old. My dad had a huge collection of comics, and you all know these like Suskaviska, Asterix, Lucky Luke,
The classics.
Blaubluse,
Yeah.
the very Franco-Belgian Dutch ones. Like that.
I
That's what I
don't.
grew up with.
I don't think many viewers will know the Blaubluse.
No, I don't think so either. Maybe if they're Belgian, but
Yeah.
unlikely. But yeah, I grew up with these, and my dad had the collection. They were all in my bedroom because I'd steal them every evening, and have something to read in bed. And I always liked drawing, and I never quit drawing because it's been an outlet for me my entire life. And so in 2017, I decided I felt so bad with what I was doing in my life that I started making comics,
Mhm.
and I never looked back.
Right. So
So
the catalyst for you to make comics was a bad time in your
yeah,
life. You needed
yeah,
some self therapy, and you started to draw a comic book.
yeah.
Right.
I had an American girlfriend who I was doing very well with, but we realized about 5 months into our relationship that she was not legal in the Netherlands.
Oh.
The person who was supposed to take care of that for her never did. So she got deported.
Wow.
Yeah, so that sucked. And I felt
Where was she deported to? Where was she from?
she was from America. So she
All
got
right.
deported back to the United States.
Hmm.
Well, she went back to the United States. I mean, if
She had
they,
to. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, that just felt so bad that I just didn't know what to do with myself. So I grabbed a piece of paper. I had a story in my head and I started drawing. And that story got 110 pages in, called Sage of Sunset. You can look it up on Tapas, it's still there. Um, but that um, got me in contact with my first writer for Love and Cora, which I made Achi and the Ritual with, and the Flying Tusker. And from there, we just suddenly became a publishing house.
Right. Yes.
And
Okay. Okay. Before we continue from there, let's rewind back a little bit.
yeah,
You started to draw a comic book. Did you just start somewhere, or did you already have this concept?
I already had the concept.
Mm.
In early 2017, I went about 20,000 words into a fantasy story, and I'm not a great writer. And I was very quickly realizing that the only thing that I was really writing was scene to scene to scene to scene. And I was like, yeah, no, you're making a comic here. You're just writing
Right.
down the words, in prose form, but the thing going on in your head is a comic.
Right.
So get to work on that comic. Um,
And that concept was already Cora,
that concept was Sage's Sunset.
Sage's
Um,
Sunset. Okay.
yeah, and I discontinued that. I got about 110 pages into the into the comic. It was supposed to be like 250 pages graphic novel, you know, extremely long webtoon and magnum opus. Don't start with that. It doesn't work.
No.
It never works.
Start humble. Yeah.
Yeah, no, start small.
Yes.
Um,
Okay.
but yeah, through that, I met the writer for that I created Lab and Cora with.
Where did you meet her?
Through tapas.io, which is a webcomic website.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, we hit it off, and just worked really well. She's a great writer. We don't do anything together anymore because we just split up, went our own different ways.
Mm.
And yeah,
Did that story ever get finished?
yeah.
Okay.
Love and Quarter 1 and 2 are finished stories. And Sage of Sunset got discontinued. Like, that is a
All right.
story that
Yes.
I have started rewriting, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the artist for it. So that is something for the future.
All right. You have some spin-off things going on.
Yeah, like for now, it's
Wow.
Love and Quarter for me, and the
Yeah.
whole world, needs me as a publisher now. So I'm just going to be the publisher.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Welcome to the chat, Mike. Welcome, sir.
Another mic.
Good day, Dave, and welcome, Mr. Lortia de Bruin. Yes. Yeah, we're talking to Mike today, and because you are starting a Kickstarter campaign now, right?
Yeah.
You already presented this series live on Cora on Indiegogo.
Yes.
So what is the reason you are moving it to Kickstarter now?
Well, I did originally do Love and Cora 3, Octa's Climbs on Kickstarter, and we flopped there, like completely flopped. And this was late 2020, early 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided, no, we have something great going on. We are going to finish this comic. I'm going to finance my colorist that I hired since then. And we finished that story, and then we went to Indiegogo, and I went, whatever we make, I'm gonna make this comic happen.
Yeah.
And yeah, we did about double of what we managed to get on Kickstarter.
Perfect.
Which wasn't much. Let's be honest, it wasn't much still. But
you
it
didn't
was
ask
enough.
for much, right? You had
No,
a
no,
very
no.
low goal, right?
We had a goal of 500 euros,
Right.
and that was more than the printing actually at the time. And it is hot in here.
Yeah.
Awkward taking off.
Right. Yeah. So you didn't need much. You basically needed the printing costs.
Yeah, like it. Honestly, if the goal would have been 300, if the minimum goal was 300 euros on Indiegogo, it would have been 300. Like, I'm just gonna print it. Period.
Yes.
Like, I believe in what we're doing. We're gonna make this happen.
Of course.
Because in 2019, I already started doing conventions with Love and Cora issue 1, and we immediately had people coming back to us going, "Okay, when is number 2 coming out? This is amazing."
Yeah, people liked it, right?
Oh yeah, no, like we had a hit.
But
So
why is that? What about this principle? What is the target audience?
the target audience is everyone.
Right. Okay.
Because the thing I grew up with was the kind of comic that was for everyone. Lucky Luke, Asterix, Anyone
Yes.
can pick it up, and they're
Mhm.
gonna understand the jokes. They're gonna enjoy the story, and they're gonna have a complete adventure, no matter which book they pick up.
Right.
You're not gonna jump in, say on story number 40, and have no idea what's going on because you're missing a backlog this
Right.
big.
Yes. 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 You produce contained stories.
Yes. So
Yeah.
in every book, there's a contained story.
Mhm.
And yeah, Otzi and the Ritual just took off. Like it worked out. We actually are on the second print right now. We ran out of first prints, like completely. Um, and yeah, then
That
in
is
20,
excellent, man.
yeah, no, we've mind blowing.
Do you notice that you do better at conventions than through crowdfunding?
No, I'm actually doing better on crowdfunding than through conventions.
Right. Okay.
Um, but that's also because I'm very limited to the Netherlands when it comes to conventions.
Right.
Um,
Right. Yes.
and it's a hit or miss. But really, it's a matter of being able to promote, getting that reach. And my reach has just grown very much on the internet over the last couple of years because of
Yeah.
crowdfunding and the lockdowns and, meeting awesome people like you, through StreamYard and podcasting and the whole
Right.
thing.
Right. Networking.
And
Yeah.
yeah, networking, and being open to meeting new people.
Right.
Um,
Talk about new people. There's a new name in the chat. Welcome, Loes Dorrestein. Welcome.
so speaking of the new girlfriend,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Right. She must be proud, man.
I'm probably gonna. She's on the other side of the Netherlands right now, but I'm probably gonna hear her giggle from here, going, "God damn it! Why did you say my name?" But
Sorry, Loes. Sorry. By the way, Loes, this is in English because my audience is mostly English. And besides, Mike, your book is also
it's in
English language,
English. That's
right?
right.
Do you also have a Dutch version?
There will be a Dutch version
Mm,
for the volume, not
okay.
for the separate issues,
No.
because those mainly do well on crowdfunding anyway.
Mhm.
And let's be honest, in the Netherlands, most people know English too.
Right. Yes, it's true. Okay. So you this volume, is it a collected edition of 3 books?
It's a collected of the edition of 5 books.
5 books. Wow. Wait. Let me
So if you actually
let me
make me bigger, there we go. So
It's already done?
it's done. It's ready. It's
Holy shit.
completely ready to go. Like this is the proof copy.
That looks
And
amazing.
so for the people who have backed issues 1 and 2, and have had it, it's completely recolored by the colorists that we've had since Love and Cora 3.
Holy shit, man.
So that's why it took longer to actually get it out, because she has been meticulously reworking everything.
Yeah.
And if you look at the rack behind me, that's issues 1 through 5, all variant covers and everything, and they are in this book.
Woo. Fantastic, man. Excellent. So why these 5? You this series will continue, right? So you're planning
Yes.
more volumes eventually, right?
Well, eventually, yeah. Right now, I'm working on issue 6.
Oh,
Actually, let me grab a finished sheet. So this is the work in progress right now. This is page 29A. There we go. Yeah, there it is. 29A.
nice. Yeah.
And there's 28.
Oh yeah.
A little preview for you all. If you want, I can actually show you a preview of issue 6 in full color in a few moments.
Yeah, sure, man. First, let's say hi to Darksiders Comics. Oh wait, that's ID Crisis. Welcome, ID Crisis. Sup, chat.
Hey,
Welcome, sir. Darksiders Comics is here. Welcome.
hey,
Man. And Mike says, I always liked old Dutch potato chips. Okay.
Never had them, but I trust you.
Right.
Potato chips are yummy.
Right. Yeah. So the book is also quite large.
Yes,
It's standard European format.
it's A4 size.
Yes.
So that is 8.25 by 12 inches, just about. Like it's a big
I don't
book.
know. It's inches. I can't remember.
Uh, because I have to reformat a lot of American books because I'm a publishing house as well.
Yeah.
I actually have to keep those inches in mind. It helps once you know the standard values.
This is true.
It's still a pain.
So what other titles do you publish then?
Well, we got things like the
Oh, look
Old
at this.
Chronicles
The
by J.D. Calderon.
Yes.
And Tall Tales, Thief's Quest right now, and we're going to continue with more in the future. And behind me, there's also Bloodwing Angel Chronicles by John Silvestri.
Cool.
And I don't actually have the European size for it, but The Sin Killer by Marvy.
Right. The Sin Killer. Yeah. That is awesome. That's fantastic. So, by the way, guys, if you have questions for Mike, just drop them in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Like Darkside is doing here. His question is, what's the price of that book?
Okay, so the hardcover will be 65 euros, and you're going to go, whoa, that's a lot. But here's why. One, they're going to be numbered 1 through 50, according to backer number, and they will have my signature and a full original sketch by myself on the inside cover.
Right.
So you're going to get a very exclusive book that is never going to be reprinted. And I'm loving this cover by Jaden Lanning.
Yeah, beautiful.
If you know Nita Lanning, it's her eldest daughter. So this cover is by a 17-year-old girl, and I still can't believe it. She is going places.
Wow, the colors also.
Yeah, no, she did everything. Like this is
beautiful.
Like this is what I got from her directly, and her mom and myself and her dad just all went, "Whoa, where did this come from?"
Hidden talents.
And then because my colorist has been with me, well, since issue 1 now, because she's been redoing everything. The soft cover will be 25 euros, and we'll have a cover by Aristine, the colorist, that has been recoloring and coloring everything.
Wow, beautiful, man. Okay, one sec. Exit, yes. Mike says that hardcover edition looks very nice. Not that the others don't look good as well.
I mean, it is a really nice hardcover. So
yeah, it looks fantastic.
Hardcover finish is not matte. It's not silk. It's not what you expected. It's linen. It is fabric.
Oh wow!
All right,
that's awesome.
Actually, don't drop things, Mike.
Right. Yes.
It's actual fabric, and it feels so nice. I love it.
Beautiful. It's not a sleeve, right?
No. It's actually printed on linen.
Okay. Yes. ID Crisis says American comic book is 10 and 1/8 inches by 6 and 5/8 inches. Yeah. This is right. Okay, excellent. Let's just take a look at your guys. By the way, this is a pre-launch campaign, right? Yes. So what we are going to show you now is not yet visible on the page when you visit it. So um, because we get a glimpse behind the scenes, but it's going live tomorrow.
It's going live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central European Time, or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard
Yes.
for you
These,
Americans.
all these time zones also. Yeah.
Oh, happy time zone, everyone.
Okay.
It's morning somewhere.
But first, let's show off this. Wow.
Still
Beautiful.
proud of that.
Yeah. So how many hours did you put into that?
Many.
Yeah. I can
and
imagine.
And the worst
Wow.
part is I'm far from done because it's going to be a full animated pilot.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, no, I'm insane. Slightly, just a bit.
Okay, let's show the page. So when you visit the link, guys, it's pinned in the chat. It's also in the description. Then you go to this page. You can tap notify me, and you get a notification when you go live. Right?
Yes, and you're just gonna get an email. It's no obligation to back, of course. It's appreciated if you do. But it does help tickle the algorithm, makes me be found a little easier, and it really helps, you know. And even if you just want to tweet out like, "Hey, check out this guy, he just went live," that already does a million things. So everything is appreciated.
Yes. So you can just tap this, guys, and then behind the scenes it looks like this. So this is what will actually what people will see tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Right. So your goal is now set to, you have it in dollars. What is it?
1,500 euros.
1,500 euros. Yes. Right. Okay. So this is a lot of this. So people who do have these books, so the single issues, right? The albums.
Yeah.
We call it, right? Is there stuff in here? It's recolored, right? You said it recolored.
Issues 1 and 2 have been recolored.
Right,
So those are firsts for the world. And besides just the comic pages, you're going to see all the variant covers that we've had for every issue. Those will be highlighted with, of course, the creators with it, as well as a lot of background work that has never been seen before.
Yeah, we love it.
Regarding the world building. And I mean, to my left here, there is just, you know, selling shelves filled with paper that I've accumulated over the years making comics and concepts and doing commissions. I went through the entire pile to pick out every last thing that we had of Life on Cora since we started making this 5 years ago.
Oh wow! So you were not ashamed to show the very early stage.
Oh no! Like, I'm actually very proud of them because they show where we got. Because there's already a little bit.
Sure, something.
Okay, so that is literally the first sketch of Life on Cora, right there, and just very crudely, if it wants to focus, like writing, and the very first sketch of the actual world.
Yes.
Making notes by my girlfriend, by my ex-girlfriend, who helped me create the series. The alphabets that if people have read Life from Cora 1 and 2 are now able to translate for themselves and find a ton of Easter eggs that nobody found out yet.
Oh wow, that is great. So you can
Um,
actually read what these creatures are saying.
and a bit of storyboarding. And there's not that much in here yet,
Right.
comparatively, but if we hit pretty much every stretch goal, this book is going to be twice as thick
Oh,
and over 200 pages.
holy shit.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay, but you start off with 150 full color comic pages,
that's right.
right? Plus extras. Okay, so tell us a little bit about Cora, about the world, the story.
So Cora is an alien megastructure that makes its way through space, and it had a destination once, and they probably already went way past it because the creatures that made that megastructure have disappeared. And so we're now looking millions of years into the future. Evolution happened, and the highly sentient niche of being a dominant species, like the humans are on planet Earth, is being starting to be filled up by several kinds of creatures. And so in every issue and every story, we follow a new kind of creature in a day in the life. And so you have Otzi and the Ritual and the Flying Tusker, where we started the series, and you get a very nice introduction to the world and what kind of base rules we have. Um, and you see the ancient technology a little more. Then you have Octa's Climbs, the third issue in the series, where Aristine got on board, the colorist, and we got our uh, new one of the new writers, Martin Fisher, on board. Um, and it's a lot more adventurous. In Inner Talents, we go underwater,
Mm.
and it's my colorist going completely bonkers with the water scenes and the limited color palette.
Yes.
And yeah, like every issue has something to itself, and it's always a complete story that leaves you fulfilled and happy. And they're very character focused. So while the world building is going on in the background,
Mhm.
and you start focusing on what's actually in the back, um, while you have your little adventure with a creature living on that planet. And then in Tiny Travels, which is the issue that we're making a pilot episode of, that I'm making a pilot episode of,
Yeah.
um, it's a very it's very exploratory. It's
Right.
a very funny story, um, and it's my favorite so far. But I know what's coming up, so it's always going to change. It's
Mm.
always your best thing is your last work.
Yes.
Um,
Yes, you are remembered by your last work. Yeah.
exactly, and this
Uh,
one was definitely a good one.
uh, um, one sec.
Yeah,
Mike has a comment about the animation. Uh, that's what kind of trailer you get with an animator. That looks great, Mike.
thank you very much. That was the first dabble into animation that I ever did. The first real
Wow.
dabble into
Yeah.
animation.
So you
So
had, so
that
you
that
had to
was a
figure
hard
things out
lesson.
as you went. Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow. And Darkseid also says, great job, MJ. Yeah,
Thank you so
well done.
much.
Okay, so when you first told me this concept, I thought it was more like some sort of documentary, like a nature documentary from another world, right? But
Yeah.
it's more than that, right? Because you actually tell stories,
Yes. So
right?
while the world building is going hard, and there's very strict rules that I give to my writers on the limitations of said world, you might want to scroll up a little bit. Actually, you want to play that video. Yeah, a little back down, back down. Just beyond tiny travels. Yeah, back down.
Oh, I'm going too far. Wait.
Yeah, if you just beyond previews.
All right, right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm such
there
a
we
noob.
are. There we
This
are.
one.
Yes.
You wanted to show off this one?
Yes. So this is the first 3 scenes of the animated pilot, animated by myself.
Right. The problem is I don't know if I shared it with sound on. So
we'll have to find out about that.
Probably not, but let's you never know.
No. Sad.
No sound?
No. Hold on. Let me share it for a second then.
I could hear it, but yeah.
Yeah. Share screen.
Yeah, this actually, so you actually got some voices going on here. Some voice work.
There we go. If you share mine, it will have sound.
All right.
Are you absolutely sure about this, Toyvin?
Absolutely certain, Oxen. If there was any other way, I'd consider it.
Let's do it then.
The stones are stable. Follow my lead.
So, yeah.
Cool.
That took months.
Yeah, man. Just a few seconds.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. Lip syncing is hard, guys.
Yes. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah. Great. So what's your plan? What's your plan with the animation?
Finish it. I want to have it finished. I want to have it be as a thing that I've done in my life. And what comes out of that, whatever. It's once it's done, it's going to have a life of it on its own. I don't care if it goes viral, would be nice. I don't care if it gets picked up by a production company, would be nice. It's not what I'm doing, why I'm doing this. I'm doing it because I want to prove to myself that this is another thing that I'm capable of as an artist. It's another skill that I want to grow for myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's something that's perfect promotion material for your book, right? Yeah, you can show this off at conventions, right? Yeah, excellent work, man. Fantastic. So, what's with the limited color palette?
So, if you scroll all the way back up to the preview of the world, so.
Oh, the preview of the world, yes.
Yeah. So, at the far top. The core that you're seeing in the center only gives off blue light. So the only thing that, so you're not going to see any red, orange, or yellow because those hues literally don't exist in this world. They can't because the light doesn't give that off. The closest you're going to get to red is ultraviolet. So the most creatures will be able to see purple because they're seeing ultraviolet. Like their eyes have been adjusted to see a higher range of lighting.
Right. Yeah. So we see the world like the creatures see it.
Yes.
Right. Yes. All right. That's great. Then you have several. What are these? Several islands or territories and
I call them continents.
Continents, right? And this is where these different stories take place on.
Yes. So every story so far in this issue have been taking place on one continent, and there are several more to explore. So. Mm-hmm. Keep your eyes out because there's a couple coming up that are on completely different continents, completely different settings. Yes. Say goodbye to the woodlands and hello to deserts and tundras and snowy fields and all that.
It's great, man. Creating your own
biosphere. Yeah,
biosphere. That's fantastic. Yeah. Mike says, I think that the work is worth the results. It turns out many
exactly.
comic artists want to be animators.
Exactly. It's fun. It's a lot of work. It's not easy,
Right.
but let's be honest, making comics isn't easy either. So I might as well do it, right?
No, I have to find the balance, right? Because you want to
Yeah.
finish your comic books. Because basically, the comics are the thing that generates money if marketed
Yeah.
properly, right?
The comics are the point as well.
Exactly. That's
Like I want
Yeah.
to make these comics.
Yes.
And while I rarely get the time to draw nowadays, because I'm a publishing house, 90% of my work is promotion and working my side job so I can pay the artist that I'm hiring.
Yes.
It's not an easy life, guys, I'll admit, but it's fun. I would never ever change this life for anything. Like this is what I want to do. And being able to do it as Fairies and Ends as my publishing house is yeah, it's a dream come true.
Yeah. Yeah. Well done, man. Well
Same
done.
to you. I know you've been doing it too.
Yeah. I don't really publish much from other people. I do, but mostly I let them do the work. So I do so it's their thing, right? And then
Yeah.
I need to promote it and
Well, I mean,
kind
the
of stuff.
same. Like everything besides Life on Cora, I don't draw or work on or write or anything.
Right. Yeah.
So it's literally distribution and promotion and being an outlet for the Netherlands and Europe for
Exactly.
their books.
Yeah. 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 So you ship this worldwide, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. By the way, let's check out your. Yeah, you don't call it perks here, right? You call it rewards.
Reward tiers,
Reward tiers, right?
perks. Honestly, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, but you can't put the pretty pictures here, right?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
you
so-
can't. Sadly.
That's a shame. But so you can just pledge €1
Yeah.
at your own
And
set, right?
we have published 17 books so far, and everything is available on this campaign. So if you take this pledge, you just get your shipping with the €1, and then you can pick out anything you want from the list and put it in your cart, just like a
Right.
web shop. Like you can, if you don't want a soft cover of the campaign, but you're like, "Ooh, that Bloodwing Angel looks fun," grab Bloodwing Angel,
Yeah.
and just have that book delivered to your doorstep. It's fine. Like it's just to allow yourself to get everything you want, not your specific sets.
Yes. Right. Okay. Then you have the digitals for €10. You get digital, and this is still 150 interior
Yes.
pages plus the extras.
Plus the extras. Like you're
Alright.
just gonna get a full PDF of the entire thing when it comes out.
Wow.
And that's something we haven't gone over yet, including the 24-page, 24-hour comic challenge that I'm going to
Oh
do.
yes, you did a 24-hour comic challenge.
I'm going to do it.
Oh.
It's going to be on February 4th.
Oh, that's great.
That's going to be exciting. It's going to
Yeah.
be insane. I'm looking forward to it. So you're going to get 6 stories in total.
Wait.
No
you had
matter.
something- You had something
Yeah.
about that here, right?
Yeah, there we go.
This
So-
February the 4th with Luz, the
Yeah.
writers, and Geo,
That's right.
right? And
And
then
then-
yourself as artist and Kimberly.
That's
And
right.
you go to make one book together.
Where we're going to make one book all together.
Exactly.
So we're going to do the whole thing in 24 hours. So besides the concept of, okay, this is roughly what the story should be, everything else is going to be done within the 24 hours.
Oh, so
And we're
you
gonna do it
already
all
know.
live.
So you have the basic idea for the story.
We're going to storm that the night before during dinner. And otherwise, it's going to be completely new, right there and
Okay.
then. Just go for it.
Okay. So does this mean this is a book you will make it within 24 hours?
That's right.
So how will this be streamed? Will you have a 24-hour long stream? What's the plan?
Yeah, no, there's going to be a stream on the Indie Comics Network on the 4th of February at 2 a.m. Eastern or 8 a.m. Central European time. The link to the YouTube stream is also on the page already, and will be shown if you're subscribed to the Indie Comics Network on YouTube. Then you will find it in the announced streams, and everything's going to be live. And if you know Kimi Comics, she's going to live stream it as well on her Twitch.
Oh wow. Okay, so we can see you guys draw, but you need to draw while the story is being written, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Because when you wait for the script to be finished, you lose precious hours.
So what we're probably going to do is a bit of the Marvel method, old Marvel method. We're going to make the story. Yeah, it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday 8 a.m. to Sunday 8 a.m.
Okay. Yes.
So we're going to storyboard, with the writers, at the same time. Be like, okay, so then this happens, then this happens, then this happens. Storyboard that, start drawing, and the writers can figure out, what the dialogue should be, or just tweak it here and there when they're working on it, while we're just slaving away getting art done.
Damn.
It's going to be intense.
Yes, 25 pages. That's the plan, right? You said
24 pages in 24 hours,
right.
And then of course a cover. Yes. So this will be a digital supplement for every backer, no matter what.
Yes.
But if we hit our 5,000 euro goal, our 5,000 euro stretch goal, this will push the book to over 200 pages, and it will be added to the book.
Okay.
So it's going to be added to the entire volume.
Yes.
At 5,000 euros. Until then, it's going to be a supplement, and you're just going to get a free extra PDF.
Okay, cool. Oh man, cool. Little project here. That's fun. Let's just browse here. What you have? Oh, this is a bit easier. I think it shows something. You have the digital only. Yeah, that's great. You come on Explorer, you get the soft cover, and it gets signed.
Yes.
Right. And soft cover was about, what did you say, 25?
25 euros, yeah.
Yeah, 25
so
euros.
That is, a hardware cover, but it's going to be floppy.
Yes. Yeah. Tales from Ancient Ruins is 50 copies. This is the hardcover version.
Yes, that's the hardcover. It's going to start at about 170 pages. And it can extend to both books are going to start at 170 pages, roughly.
Yeah.
And, they can expand to about 220 pages.
Wow.
With stretch goals unlocked. So it's going to be a very big volume. It's going to, be a tome on its own.
Yes. Wow, man. Wow. By the way, you're going to ship through Critical Blast? Or?
Yes, we're going to ship through Critical Blast again. So you're going to get your cheap shipping to the United States and other places.
All right.
Exactly.
The plushie, you can get the plushie still. You have. So how many plushies do you have?
Plenty, honestly. Here we go. This is Utsi. We have, I think I have about 70 still.
All right.
So you can pose her ears.
Yeah,
she is adorable. She is the best dragon. and she's the main character of Life on Cora issue 4.
Right.
Issue 1, sorry. Why did I say 4 there? I don't know. But
Great.
yeah,
Yes. The bendable
this was
stuff.
another goal of mine, and I went for it.
Excellent, man. Yeah, I've seen this that thing live
Yeah,
on the
you've seen
convention.
him in real life, that's right.
Yes. All right. Building a world. Oh, you get the collection plus all separate issues.
That's right. So that's going to be the second print of Life on Cora 1, because I completely ran out of first issues. But otherwise, you're going to get all first issues, and you will be able to compare the coloring for issue 2 from the original coloring to the one that my colorist did.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the chat, Spore Hacker.
Hey, what's up, AJ?
He reminds you it was issue 1 because
Yeah,
he read all of them. So yeah,
he did.
he did. Everything varies and ends. Wow, this is
That's our
everything
entire
you publish.
catalog.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
we've been busy.
So how much will that go for?
That would be 200 euros on the top of my head. Yeah.
200. Yes. All right. Yes. So you get a lot. You get a lot, man. Wow. Fantastic. Great, man. It's a fairly a simple campaign. It's one book with everything collected, but you can also just go a la carte and select whatever you want.
Exactly.
So it doesn't make it complicated, right? Just pick whatever you like. What's this? Life on Cora coloring set?
So I am an inker, and there is a lot of concepts and works that the public never saw for Life on Cora, and I've had people ask me like, "Hey, are you going to make a coloring set out of this? Make us a coloring book."
Right.
I don't feel like that. So instead, I'm going to make a couple of adult coloring sets with the pieces that I've made over the years for this series.
When you say adult coloring sets, I think like that doesn't really fit with Mike Jimmy's image. Like
no, adult coloring as in it's detailed pieces.
I get.
These are full on concept art for the series.
Wow. All right. Oh, these are the stretch goals, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. At 3,500, 8 more pages. Right. Yes. Okay. Well, let's first get you guys to the goal, right?
That would be nice.
The goal was 1,500 euros. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, guys. The link, guys. The link is pinned in the chat. It's also in the description. Please check it out. If you check it out, you won't see this, by the way, but you will see this, and you can have yourself notified when it goes live tomorrow.
That's right. 11 a.m. Eastern or 5 p.m. Central European time.
Right. Oh, hey, Bristolian Dave. Welcome, sir.
Hey.
All right, me babbers. Adult coloring. Mike draws penises in color.
Yes. Only for you, Dave. Only for you, and that's because you pay so much.
yeah. You're never going to get rid of that, man. It's it's part of your lore now.
I know, it's hilarious. I don't care. I'll run with it.
Yeah. All right. Oh no. What are they doing? I'm not going to read that. Okay.
No,
so people can check it out. Let's refresh. See, you have 58 followers. Let's just refresh. You never know. 58. Yeah. Guys, check it out. Just press it.
60.
That's all you need. You need to do. You get notified, and tomorrow you can check out the wonderful campaign, right? And we can share it, and we can help Mike get this book funded.
because I'm looking forward to getting this book out to people. I'm super proud. This has been in production since 2018. Like,
Yeah, man, this is your life's work.
Yeah, pretty much. At this point,
Because this is just the beginning. You have
Yeah.
plans for the future. You have 5 volumes, no, 5 issues now.
Yes.
But you are planning plenty more. Plus, you dabble with animation. You make plushies, so a lot of things going on.
Right now I have scripts up to issue 11.
Oh,
So
yeah, okay.
I'm not done for a while.
Right. There's something you want to share?
That's right. Have a little preview of Love and Cora 6. So this is the first 5 pages, starting with page 1.
Wow. Nice opening scene, establishing shot. Nice.
And this is the legend that the creatures of this series follow. It's what they tell around their to the children as a Santa story, pretty much. To be good or this happens. So this is completely inked by myself and colored as always by Aristine. And I am just absolutely thrilled to get these back. I only got them last week, so
Right.
this is as new as it gets.
Great, man. Yeah, looks great. The colors really enhance your line work.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing. I'm always just blown away with her work.
Yeah, man. Fantastic. So when is this this issue 6? When is it slated? When?
Around May, June. I got 3
Alright.
pages left to sketch, and 4.5 to ink. So, yeah, just got to get it done. Set it off to the colorist, and it's gonna be done.
Excellent. Bristolian Dave says, one thing I love about Mike's work is that you can see him improving in each issue he's released.
The more you do it, the better you get.
Yes. That's you're not Rob Liefeld, right?
No.
You actually improve. So yeah.
I try.
Mike says European artists sure seem to draw more attractive landscapes and natural geography.
Well, not as much as you'd think. But it depends on the artist, of course. But I came into comics as a background concept artist. So while the characters are usually not even that sophisticated, I always make sure that the backgrounds are very interesting to look at, because that's my thing. That's where I enjoy myself most. And yeah, like that comes through in my work.
Yeah. Yes. That's great. All right. So, Mike, what are your plans? Will you be going to other streams to promote your campaign?
So tomorrow I will be live with Daphne Lage and Nita Lanning over on the Indie Comics Network, which it will be the launch stream. And after that, I will be live with the Bargain Bin crew
to draw some penises. Yeah.
To draw some penis fish. That's right. 3 times the charm, guys. 3 times the charm. We can do this. Actually, no, I think Aria had a different game in mind. We'll have to see.
It will be fun, regardless. So it will be fun. All right, good to hear. Thank you for showing off your upcoming campaign. I wish you a lot of luck with it.
Thanks. Thank
and
you very
a great
much.
launch. Guys, if you can, please share the campaign with other people, even if you come back or you have the books or whatever. Just share it, talk about it. And Mike, thank you. Thank you for being my guest.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And special thanks to the chat for everyone who showed up.
Totally.
Yeah, to watch us and who liked us. Please like it if you like it. If you didn't
That's
like
right.
it, give it a dislike. I'm very sorry. And I
you're
will
welcome.
not have a show next weekend because I will be visiting Amsterdam. I will be visiting family. So, but the week after, I have a guest planned. So, a mystery guest for them. So, I hope to see you in 2 weeks. I will try to have a different stream in between, something else. Probably to show off the printed books of Perfect 10 issue 3. So, all right, guys. Thanks, and see you next time.
Later.
Bye-bye.